Hey everybody, hope you're well. We're gonna play some more Kynseed today. I'm already doing it. I woke up like 10 minutes ago, so that one's a mulligan. The agenda for today is to get to the end of spring and just explore Quill a little bit more. Like, as usual, as last time, sorry, we're not going to take this too quickly, too seriously. We're just going to live in the world, read the proverbs, read the books, and just play for as long as we can and just, you know, enjoy the adventure. Uncle Bill says, I seem to be a bit unwell today. My old stomach is turning like a windmill in a gale. Could you pop along to the apothecary in the village and see if old Lemmy and Boots can prescribe something to help? Thanks. Cool. Sorry about that, just had to adjust my headphones a little bit. They were creaking. They were too tight on me. Probably tell by... Well, this is pushed back. You think this is slicked back? This is pushed back. So let's make our offering. So our fruit doesn't go rotten. So we are in... Oh, I need another thing for honey. Where's my calendar? Man, it is early for me anyway. We're in... second day of... Oh, the game starts in summer. I'm an idiot. So it doesn't start in spring. We'll get to the end of summer. Of course, because the festival is summer down. And there's a trader at Druida's Cross. Ooh, siblings walking around. I kind of hate that they're just called sibling. We should kind of give them a name. Uncle is unwell. Why don't you get off your backside and find a way to help him? Try the apothecary in the village. Damn, okay. I mean, all I've done is help. You never leave the farm. You didn't win. You didn't win. I should probably call my pig and feed. Feed truffles. That's our daily task. Ooh. Really like mushrooms. No, it's a good idea to not neglect the basil and the thyme. They're in a lot of ingredients and... Oh yeah, look, he's green with sickness. Guess I'll just have to learn to live with this tedious malady. No, I'm getting the apothecary, dude. Give me a little bit of a break. Okay, so for the honey task... Oh, we have our empty jar. I thought we'd collected some honey. There you go. Unless I used it in a recipe. Let's make our way to the village. And there's a whole... One thing I want to do. We've explored much of the right of Quill. But... Oh, excuse me. We've explored all of Quill. I thought we hadn't been to Cowpot Farm and all that. Oh, well then. I mean, there's still things to find in those areas, so we'll have a better look around. A flagfish pie. And a use for cointail. Okay, now I'm learning a bit more. I think I was wrong last time. I think when it gives you a proverb, it's telling you how to get better quality. So it's like, this fish can be found at morn, or whatever. That's why I don't write for the game. But when it's a use, it's telling you what it does in terms of like a trait, like stamina and what have you. Guess I'll talk to these guys. Is this Lemmy? Well, I suppose I should introduce myself. Let me sip. Let me sip. Let me sip on that. Well, you look healthy enough, I suppose, but you never know when you might suddenly find yourself... I'm going to pull myself a bit closer if I can. You may suddenly find yourself with an acute surplus of blood, or an unforeseen miasmic condition. Just keep honouring Druida, and you shouldn't be needing my services much. Oh, Bill has a bit of a dicky tummy, eh? Well, normally we'd prescribe abdomend powder for food poisoning, but we're all out of cookie dough and blood few. If you gather those for me, I'll teach you how to make it. How does that sound? You can find cookie dough in cookie wood, mainly. Blood few is a bit trickier, but proverbs should help you locate some. Off you go, then. There's going to be much of the same, says Cookie-Doo. The healer's friend, its usefulness knows no end. Oh, I had blood few. Just a ticket. Now then go to any station in the mixing room and interact with it. We'll have you quacking like the best doctor in no time. I knew I had Cookie-Doo. I did not know I had blood few. There's going to be a lot of me switching between proverb and proverb because I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, welcome, welcome. Another potential victim of the curses and ailments that simple folk often stumble headlong into. We are the best in the Vale, and the only ones in the Vale. I would love to sample your cooking. Oh, I'm getting a lot of cooking quests. I don't care for that. So if we come over to the apothecary table and pick abdomen, this is how the apothecary works. It's a little weird. So you'll see that the apothecary's a bit different than the cooking. Well, it's not different, but it's more difficult. You'll see it gives you your traits of such and such a thing at the bottom there. And for Basil, we haven't found a trait. Now, some items have more than one trait. Actually, most items have more than one trait. These are the beginner items. So Basil's got a question mark. We haven't found the use for that yet, in the way he just gave us the use for the blood few and the Cookie-Doo. I'm going to try and stop mixing up proverbs and uses. They are quite similar. They're just sheets of paper. But we haven't found the use for the Basil yet. And on the left there, you can pick any ingredient with those things to make the thing. To make the recipe you have. But when you get more ingredients than uses, it becomes very kind of difficult sometimes to see that you have one on you. They can be kind of rare. Uses. I think you mostly get uses from talking to people. I mostly get proverbs from looking out and about in the world. So I think that's why I'm on my other playthrough. I'm low on uses. But you'll see this says anti-sickness, so we can use this. If we had another anti-sickness, we'd just be able to use that. But these are the only ones in the Vale, I think. So it's going to teach us how to craft powder. Powders are the simplest of all cures to create. They are simple, some of them aren't. Some of them are different minigames. Interact with the workbench on the left of the crafting room and you will be presented with your ingredients and a nice sharp implement for chopping. Simply mash the button to chop and hold it while moving left and right to grind. When everything is sufficiently decimated, the board will lift and you can scrape the produce into the mortar. Use the pestle to mash and grind any remaining chunky bits until a fine powder, then the contents will be poured into a sachet, and all's well that ends swell, as they say. So this one doesn't have a timer, it doesn't have a meter that you have to pay attention to, and all the ingredients just go on the board at the same time. So powders, and you slice it like that a little bit. Powders are very simple, but some aren't. And I still need to get better at the apothecary. You mash it up like that, and you spin it. That's how mortar and pestles work. What mortar and pestles? Well, I think some people still cook with a mortar and pestle. That would be cool. To try a recipe. IRL. Is that because cures food poisoning? Well done. You made it. If you ever want to use our powder station, then we will charge you a nominal fee of 5 brass per item. We don't allow youngsters to use the cream station or potion station, as they're a bit too dangerous for young fingers. So yeah, you got... that's the potion. That's the cream, I guess. Oh, my pig's all like, smelly. It's got flies or bees buzzing around it. Excuse me. Buy another glass jar. They can come in useful. That's the recipe. And we kind of have the rest of the day to waste. So let's see if we can... Cookie Woods is quite big, so let's go there. And see if we can't find more stuff like some proverbs and... maybe some... I think there's a side quest in this area. And I may have missed a house. Oh look, there's a heat wave. Look at the bottom of the screen. It's rippling. Just like the horizon. Here we go. Permission. Where is she? Cat Care for Beginners by Alice Combe. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love cats. They should have done a meme reference here for the cat lady from eHarmony. They are fluffy and cute and bouncy and have spangly eyes and cute whittle noses. Contrary to ancient belief, Quillian cats love milk. They like being stroked and can be tamed very well and will follow you around if they really, really like you. They say cats can also sense the dead and see spirits. My little Stephen can. Stephen Porkins, I call him. He is the cleverest cat and will hiss when ghosts are present. Oh, that's cool. It scared me the other day when he hissed at the milk delivery man, who must have had a ghost behind him, as Stephen hissed at that man every time he visits. They say cats have another skill, but sadly not my cat. When he is not chasing fish being dragged around, he is either asleep or worrying the chickens. That's all you need to know, so make sure you treat your cat well, or I will come around to your house with Mr. Porkins, and not only will I be very, very cross, but I'll also beat the living shit out of you. We all know it says shit. Ooh, night milk. Night milk. It's always sunny when you drink this. Oh, it's a Nightman. It's a Nightman reference. Oh, fight milk. I get it. I thought it was a Nightman reference. So Nuts Cattery. So this is my favourite NPC so far. I like the way she has a cat on her head. Wait! My cat's peering into your soul to determine if you can be trusted. And congratulations, they aren't clawing your eyes out, which means you've passed. Not sure why you'd want to know how okay I am. It's boring. It's the worst question. I was just singing the Travelling Trader song in my head. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. You can't buy potatoes from the giant boar. Weird. Oh, there it is. Oh, Bubble Puffs. One of my kittens has gone missing. Please try to find him. Must have wandered into the woods. He was a climber, so check the trees. So now we gotta rescue the cat. Oh, there's a proverb for Bloodfew. Bloodfew can be found by strange face statues on the ground. Yeah, sometimes I find random statues and I'm like, I wonder if this will become a thing later on. I think there's a couple of them in Cuckoo Wood. I believe the cat's over here somewhere. So, at first I got confused because they like that they wander off the farm. So you're like, oh, it's just out in the middle of nowhere. That's the missing cat. But the missing cat is in a tree. So we'll know it when we see it. I think you can hear it mewing. If you're in a tiring rush, put some basil on your brush. Oh, so see, now we'll have... Wait a minute. If I go to basil... Oh, there we go, yeah. It puts your stamina up. So that was a use. No. Yes. It's very confusing. Like, I'm not sure what classifies as a use and what classifies as a proverb. There's the cat. Follow me and we'll take you home. Because I'm sure that piece of paper said proverb. Because I would be like, oh, well, every item's got 3 proverbs. So some of them are its use. And some of them are where to find it. But sometimes items have 3 uses, so... Eh? Oh, thank you. You must be a true cat lover. Would you like to buy one of my cats? Just choose any except little old Bubble Puff on my head. Can't bear to be without him. Only 10 brass each. There we go. So we can buy cats now. Oh, this cat's still following me. You stay home. I bought a kitten on my first playthrough. So, I think kittens aren't as... They don't do... Kittens and puppies can't be used in battle. But fully grown animals can. So keep that in mind when you're making your choices. Do a spot of fishing. See if there's any different kinds of fish in this area. Thankfully, because of the R1 button, the ripple button, it's actually really easy to catch fish because you can immediately call them to your rod. You don't have to really wait for them to bite. I mean, you got to be careful when you do it, but still. Apple. Druida hides her juicy goods when snow comes after autumn's floods. Apples do not grow in winter. I would say maybe items have more than 3 proverbs, but there's a lot of items. Oh, BTW, if you take some honey and pour them onto these stumps, you'll see those three little balls appearing on the stump. And in a couple of days, these 3 little balls will sprout into moss. And there's different kinds of moss. There's one you can make with honey, one you can make with milk, and one you can make with water. There might be more, but they're the ones I found. Well, they're the ones I googled. Because I can't... Who would think to do that? I mean, there's probably a book somewhere hinting at it, so this is why it pays to read. This isn't a game where you can skip the writing, really, which is embarrassing, because that's almost exactly what I did the first playthrough. Which I shouldn't have, because I'm really liking the reading portion of this so far. I'm an idiot. Ooh! Firefish, how can this possibly exist? Don't know what conditions I met there, but I ain't complaining. We've got a couple of them. Very nice. Now, sometimes you can go through sections of trees in specific spots. You have to look for dark areas within the entrance of the tree. And I'm not talking about those little hovels that are fey doorways. Oh, the music's nice in this area. Come on, little fishy. Oh, fuck you. Oh, it's getting dark. I should make my way home. I mean, it's not that late right now. But I'm a good boy. I'm home on time. Not really. I've killed millions. So I think the fastest way is... Cookie wood. Yeah. Oh, have I found all the... Oh, cool. Ah. There's a slide to the pig. So, you gotta become a riding master. Over time. Oh, we haven't found all the map stones in this area. Well. Do that some other time. There's still one more secondary quest in Cookie Wood as well. Like I said, I don't want to spend too long doing... Oh, I see a proverb. Side quests and stuff in this section of the game, because when we grow into adulthood, the game will really open up for us. And that happens this week. The icy blasts and chilly air will never touch Druida's pear. Once again, does not grow... Oh, is this a... No. Does not grow in winter. And also, when we get to adulthood, the north gate opens up for us, so we get the entire map, along with the combat pig market. See, look at that. That's not too bad actually. We do need a lot of gassy apples. And they seem to be random. You either get a regular apple or a gassy apple. Hello, Duckegg. I wouldn't hang around our farm if I were you. My Wurzil's got a thing about trespassers. He's also got a thing about passers-by, ramblers, hikers, visitors, and well-wishers. Other than that, he's a lovely bloke. Honest. Goodbye, I suppose. think we've almost met everyone in Quill. Oh, getting a bit of lag there. Can I talk to the boar? No. Maybe I can feed it potatoes. Maybe that's what that proverb was about. I also feel like there's still a couple of things we can find on Willowdown Farm. Oh, did you see that? I got 2 strawberries from one bush because of my Druida offering. So we'll task Uncle Bill and give him his powder. His abdomen. Ah, thanks a lot. This should do the trick. Been having these troubles on and off ever since my rose passed. Lemmy said it was likely stress, so that I've swallowed a grubbling once, and it lives in there, causing trouble now and then. Oh dear. Why don't you drink caustic chemicals and be done with it? About time you did some good. Fuck you. Like, last week she was super friendly to us. And there's a squirrel in my house. Last week she was super friendly to us, and all of a sudden she just hates us. Let's get a good night's rest. Get that money. Deliver milk to... Oh no. Sleep well? I dreamt I was a cow. Speaking of which, could you do some milk deliveries for me today? I'll add them to your task list. They say cows are cursed people, doomed to eternally eat grass and get milk. Creepy if you think about it. Anyway, best get on. You know, Quill's a lot bigger than just the Vale. You might get to see some of it yourself one day, with any luck. Me and your Aunt Rose always planned on travelling, but we just couldn't afford to leave the farm that long. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, it keeps doing that thing where it's... I accept the quest, but it's still giving me... I've been making my own maps of the Vale, but I want to see more. Who knows what else is out there? Quill's a big place. It's actually not too big as of a game, to be honest. Like, you can get around the map fairly well once it's all revealed. Unless there's a huge second area that I'm not privy to. Okay, so my quests. I need to feed my pig. You do get an extra brass from feeding the pig, which is why I keep doing it. Ride. So Pappy Cow lives on Cowpath Farm, Cuckoo Woods, and Testy Acres. Okay, well, Testy Acres is down here, so we'll do that first. Wurzel Scrumpy reminds me of Wurzel Gummidge. I wonder if that's what they were going for. Right, you Wurzel. Yeah. Oh, I have to do the milking? Wait, how many glass jars do I have? I have one empty one. So I need to go buy another one. Unless I want to get milk, come back, get milk, come back. Sorry if my fucking camera just went really bright, by the way. The sun is piercing a blackout blind. That's how bright it is. I don't know if there's a milking skill. If we get better at milking. There we go. And I'll just drip all this honey out on this guy's floor. I think you're only allowed to milk your own cow. Because there is a cow on Cowpath Farm. It'd be a pretty poor name if there wasn't. get off my... So milk you can put in a pail or a glass jar, which is convenient. So I don't think you can have a bucket of honey. Oh! I forgot, we also have the ability to randomly get seeds from grass if we keep cutting, I think. That is the one I selected, right? No, I'm not doing so hot with it right now. Am I tripping? Few offerings. Low chance to find seeds from cut grass with a sickle. Well, it is only a tin sickle. So maybe that's like lowering my chances. Damn. Usually I get at least a couple. That's insane. Right, Wurzel. Give him his milk. Thanks, just what I asked for. Wurzel Scrumpy dislikes milk. He asked me for it! Oh no, not you. Oh, very well, thank you, considering. I'm gonna toil and soil. See, I don't know if you get friendship points just by talking to people. Like that. By saying, how are you? Better than just a curse, I guess. To pick one. Sometimes the like the boons and the curses don't have much use, but it's better to select them than not select them. It's another cooking thing. Jesus Christ. And again, thankfully we can complete those anytime. Oh, who are you? Oh, who's this guy hiding in the bush? I'm so run off my feet. I need a bunch of items, but I have no time to gather. Could you help me? I will pay well. So let's see what these are. So we got enough blueberries, and we've got enough apples. No. We got enough strawberries and blueberries, but not gassy apples. And to be honest, I'd rather... Oh, I'm stuck. I'd rather save my gassy apples for a friendship points quest than a money quest. Money's a lot easier to get. Cuckoo Wood and Cowpat Farm. And then on our way back from Cowpat Farm, I'll try and find all the rest of the map stones around here. Oh, there's one. Oh no. It's in a awkward place. Like this statue. I think it's just decoration. Sort of a hint as to the you know, Fey presence in this world. I don't think it's actually gonna do anything at any point, but it does look like it would. Ugh, where are you? Huh. Oh no. Oh god damn it. Oh, I think I can just... Yeah, you can just... I keep forgetting this. You can complete quests just by interacting with the mailboxes, which is way more convenient than having to hunt down the person, because sometimes they go to town. So if you bulk up on quests... Oh, there she is. if you bulk up on quests from villagers, which is what I tend to do, and then get all the stuff you need for a bunch of quests at a time, and then just go through a town's mailboxes and fulfill all the requirements. Oh, a goddess statue. Now we can fast travel here. Eh. A proverb. Rainfish. When clouds are crying, they appear. Rainfish love their namesake deer. That's exactly what it says on the tin. It's like the fable moonfish. Ah, we're here. Okay, check this out. I'll get my pig to stop here for a second. We usually get a quest for this, but I can do it right here because I know how to do it. So you take a pear and you... oh, actually, let me... oh god. And get a glass jar ready. Take a bear and throw it in here, and a special white butterfly will appear called the Silver Skipper. That's just a little trick. I've only found 3 of the insects in general so far across all my playthroughs. I don't think I've ever seen a bee. Oh, there's one. Insured Admiral. Like Admiral Insurance. Very nice. Oh, all these cats are playing. Oh, they're following me. I didn't ask them to do this. They're playing chase with me. That's cute. Damn it. I still haven't found all the map stones. Oh, the dew's ready. So we'll get our scythe. I like saying scythe. There we go. Sweet moss. Oh, it's 3-star as well. A model of sweetness. I'll have to remember to get some water and some milk. Some extra milk. Not... actually, I can do that if they let me milk their cow at Cowpat Farm. That'd be good. It's all coming together. Nice. Got a bunch of sweet moss in backup now for request-related shenanigans. Now you can only do that on those open stumps. There we go. Give Pappy McPoyle his milk. Vanellope von Schweetz over here wants to talk. You're a sore for sore eyes. I would love to sample your cooking. I'm getting so many cooking quests. No, the cooking's so much later on. At least in terms of the way I play. Ugh. Do I have all the map stones? Yeah. Let's milk this sucker. Oh, it does work. Oh no. Let's get one for luck, I guess. Milk me for luck. And then just like the honey, we'll pour our milk and little white spots will appear. You don't have to pour the whole thing, just until they appear. This is really the best place to do it, because this is where they all sort of... all these stumps conjugate. Ooh, a new one! Utterly Butterfly. Awesome. It's interesting, sometimes it gives it you in a jar, it says insect in a jar, but at the minute it's just putting it into our collections, even though I'm pressing keep. That's interesting. Now let's see if we can't find this last map stone. There's one. I think the area I've not properly explored is the southwest. So let's have a good route round here. Ooh. Ooh, some kind of abandoned shack. Dangerous or Funny by Dan Tedium. I had a dream the other night. I was being watched by thousands of people in the sky. They had books for faces and were twitching uncontrollably. My ear is super itchy. You, hold this tube, shouted one. Another called out, put it in the mixer, Mastodon. Splash a cat, shouted someone else. Other minions were off to the side, chatting and chittering endlessly. Reddit, burped a passing frog. I woke with a game jolt and had an itch-yo head. Okay, this is references. So, thousands of people in the sky is like an audience. They had books of faces and were twitching. Twitch. You hold this tube is YouTube. Put it in the mixer, Mastodon. Maybe Mastodon is an audio mixing one. Splash a cat. I don't get that one. Other minions were off to the side chattering and chittering endlessly. That's the chat. Reddit is just like Ribbit. I woke with a game jolt and had an itch-yo head. I felt an epic discord within my soul. And I felt so agog, like G-O-G, that I decided I must leave. I left my home and headed north. As I left the vale, the voices faded, and I was left alone with just a sweet twitter of the birds and the smell of musk in the air. Very, very fucking funny. Asshole. Morning sun warms parsley cheeks for the whole of 8 long weeks. So that will grow for 2 seasons. And is best picked in the morn. As they say. Oh, look, a little secret. There it is. There he is. Rose of Romance. Gift the rose to start a date. Take them prompt and don't be late. Yeah, so this area is the first one you'll probably find, but when you grow up, each area will have a lot of date locations that you can find there. I've never done one, but there are tons of them. Like that abandoned shack we just found that book in, that's one. Oh god, I gotta get home. Oh no. Night. But yeah, there's tons. Oh, there's a book in there. No, let me in. Brownies Are Not Cookies by Pa Baker. The brownie, Brunhard, Uruzg, or Grugak. Ancient texts have many names for these most enigmatic and mysterious of fey folk. It is said a brownie resembles a small hooded man with a large nose and wrinkly skin. Its eyes are large and blue, and its fingers long and slender. Brownies love to aid in tasks around the house or orchards when given little offerings of food, which the folk of Quill leave in large copper or clay bowls outside their homes. Brownies do not like to be seen by normal humans, but may show themselves to special ones. If no offering is given, then brownies can show a bad temper and cause trouble, so it's best to put something in your bowl daily. If the bowl is red, you are jinxed. There are 6 types of jinx and they stack daily, so making an offering will reduce that jinx tier by 1. So don't forget to offer, get your spouse and kids to do it for you. So there's a lot of things like books and pop-ups and stuff that give repeat information, but I feel it's kind of necessary in a setting like this because it's quite a big world. Again, you might not read everything, so if you miss one thing, you still get that information by finding the other. It's like that. I've never read that book, but I knew that information because I've heard it from someone else. I could have just fast traveled, to be honest with you. But I don't want to waste all my apples in childhood. And this is why it's helpful. Another reason why it's helpful to get your friendship points up, because once you get your friendship points fairly decent with a household, they'll let you take their things. You need to talk to me about this milk I delivered. Doing well? I am okay, thanks. You just asked yourself a question and then answered it. Well, thank you for saying doing well instead of doing good. Thanks, Weird Al. Quench my lips. Oh dear. Ah, this is an actual in-world location. Ooh. What's it like living in the Buckingham Palace? Ooh, spooky! Three coffins. Seven brass. Get it. Get that bread. Nothing tastes quite as good as something you've grown yourself. In the soil, I mean. You don't want to be eating your own warts. That's pretty good. What's our tasks? Oh, more honey. Okay. We have mail. Letter from Ichabod. I was chatting with your uncle, and he's keen for you to get some work experience. I have to travel to get supplies tomorrow, so would you look after my shop for a few hours? Come by at 9 AM, and I'll show you the basics. I'll give you some brass for helping me out. Thank you. From Lucy Arrows. Hello, I'm wondering if you could help me. I'm in need of a brave and adventurous young soul, and I think you fit the bill quite nicely. Plus, you live nearby. Please meet me tonight, any time after 6 PM at the Henge in Northgate, not far from my house. Bring a lantern. Kind regards, Lucy Arrows. Lots to do today. Oh, I have milk. Stocked up, yo. Make my offering. Oh. Fair enough. Oh, I thought my tomatoes might have grown. So we'll set. That's day 11. And we're on day 10. There's a goods market. So let's get help from our that away. Follow the little fairy. Ooh. I always try and race it. Once I know what exit it's heading towards, I always try and race it. Oh no, you don't. Oh, he took a shortcut. That's bullshit. Went the wrong way. Trash. Oh, Jacob Crackle of the burial grounds. I know where I'm going. Oh, what seeds do you have? Cabbage, damn it. Cabbage is very common and lettuce isn't. Which is kind of annoying. Because the lettuce, I remember, is an upgrade material for our cooking too. Old Mother Hubbard wants some lettuce. Oh, proverb. See, this music is very Fable, like some of the creepy parts of Fable. Winter's bite is far too sore for tomatoes to be eaten raw. This is a good place to stock up on tier 3 apples. There he is. Old Jacob. Excuse you? Honey. He wants honey. Not milk. God damn it. Wolf Justice, a Guide to Dog Ownership Part 2 by Kane Hides. Dig dog. Get a dog to follow you, and when you are near something hidden under the ground, they will give a distinctive woof woof, which, if we could speak doggish, would translate to, here is the spot you must use your shovel, master. This is not to be confused with woof, which translates as, I like everything, or woof woof woof, which translates as, I am in a heightened sense of excitement right now. A dog will also produce a bark when near objects of interest that are not buried beneath the ground. A dog will only say bark bark if excitedly answering questions about what that brown stuff is on trees. Bark, bark. Well, let's explore this area a bit, and then I'll use this fast travel to get home. Unfortunately, there isn't a goddess statue on Willowdale Farm. But there is one at Druid's Cross right outside. Ooh. I'm wondering if that's one of the shrines. Because I found a couple of those rooms and they're always empty. Oh, a seed. Oh, what's this? Pip of the iceberg. Nah. Wheat. I'm not sure if purple... Ooh, cave wart. Drank you very much. What does that mean? I'm not sure if purple grass, which I guess is lavender, gives you different seeds to the yellow grass, which I guess is just reeds. Oh man, I'm gonna fail this quest. I don't give a shit. There's gotta be more proverbs around here. Oh, I know where the other mapstone is. There's a little nook. A sunflower thing. Tiny things do something grow. I didn't read that properly. So we trail the water. I said we trail the water. Damn. See, this is very helpful for early on. It's probably my favorite of the boons if you want to be a successful farmer and if you're leaning into the cooking like I like to do. So I believe it's this bridge. Yeah, there we go. Quillian notes 14. These ponds are for funerals, although Quillians celebrate death and believe that life force returns as part of nature. That's quite cute. Oh, this pond. Oh. A wood flapper. We can see we can track our collections if we go to our inventory. Look. We have 4 bugs. They don't have descriptions, which is a bit sad. There's our recipes. Okay, so where was that? There it is. Oh, oops. No. Oh, we didn't find the goddess statue on Mosswinter Ruin. I mean, there may be... I assumed there was a statue everywhere. Because I just missed some at first, so... Maybe I just need to be a bit more vigilant with that. Like, exploring Willowdown Farm to find the goddess statue, but I feel I've combed it pretty well multiple times. Honey. Don't call me honey, honey. There we go. And now let's just fast travel back. And then when we walk back, it might be time to meet Lucy Arrows. It's very hard to tell with a dandelion instead of an actual clock. Oh, not found the statue there either. I like the burial grounds. There's no people walking around there. Ooh. Well, he's no... Oh, there he is. Just came out of the outhouse. You're a star. Cheers. Oh. Oh, you already got that. Fly free. Maybe it's regional. Maybe there's a different butterfly for each region. Ooh. Some kind of doorway. Hidden cellar. Which? By Bella Best Chat. Need help sorting which witch is which? Our informative guide will help you identify the hags from the hagnots. Each month our magazine will tell you all the secrets you need to know about our favourite cackling crones, from the bitter forest hags of Simplewood and their spiked vines, to the deadly and violent wart hags of Midwood, slashing folk from their dark puddles. Each month we will detail these dangerous denizens with full colour illustrations. Part 1 comes with a miniature night hag, complete with a swingable lantern and authentic hair. Part 2 will cost 15 times what you paid for the first because we've got you by the cream crackers. Part 3, they always did that when I was growing up. Part 3 will likely never appear, so you'll never be able to collect the set. They did that too. Available at all good news pigeons. Yeah, I used to love collecting... Ooh, the old smokehouse. I used to love collecting magazines. And first issue would be like $1.99, and then issue 2 would be $5.99 onwards. And then at some point it would just trail off. They'd never fulfill the entire collection. It's hard to get any of the people's requests done at the minute, because they all want cooking stuff. Greetings. Could you keep an eye out? I seem to have lost my pet powder. I was in burial grounds when I noticed it had gone missing. Oh, we're right next to burial grounds. How lazy you gotta be to not just walk over there right now. Another wood flap ray. But it's red! The other one was blue. Whatever. Don't care. What's this shack all boarded up for? Why do I have dandelion equipped? Why can I throw it? Oh. There's butterflies everywhere. This never happens. So this right here is a fey doorway, which I've never managed to get into yet. I've not got to that point in the story. Offal Tench. In Vale pools with rocks fast asleep, Offal's Tench patrol the deep. With rocks fast asleep. What could that mean? What the hell? Someone's stuck behind this. Look, you can see their introduction star. Huh. Well, hopefully that fixes itself at some point. Where is this last godforsaken mapstone? Well, it ain't round here. Come on. No, it's... Oh, no. Ah, it's just sweet skimmers. Probably the most common fish you can catch. Oh, there it is. This is why I only film at night, because I balance my light so that the rest of me is in darkness, but in the daytime the sun just comes at me. Maybe it's not as apparent here, but yeah, you know something's wrong when a massive studio light doesn't cause you any problems, but the sun just makes you uncomfortable. Oh, repent, you sinner! And if you think you haven't committed any sins, well, that's a sin right there. Pray for forgiveness from the goddesses. They're watching us. Watching us all. Goddesses go with you. I've dropped one. Ignatius Kettle lost a binding band in Festival Green. Well, we've got all week to do those Find My Shit quests. Actually, we've got forever because they don't disappear. And he's lost a radish. Those are the easiest quests to do. That I've lost a thing. Well, actually, no. That I want a thing are easier because sometimes you just have the thing on you. Actually, if you've grown a radish, and he's like, oh, I've lost one in such and such a place, he'll just accept the one that you've grown. So you don't have to go looking for it. It's interesting. I don't think this game leans as heavily into farming as Stardew Valley does, because all crops take the same amount of time to grow. Some of them are very... they all just need a sprinkle of water daily, apart from a couple of like types. Oh, you got my letter and came. That's so great for you, of you. Okay, that changes the tone. I absolutely adore history and lore. For years I have studied this henge and have not unlocked its secrets. I personally believe it's a gateway to where the Fae live. I came across an old tome that mentioned shining a light at it. Would you try focusing your lantern beam on the henge while I watch for any signs of magic? Perhaps try standing on the circle and turn on your lantern. Then use the right stick on gamepad or move your mouse cursor away to focus the beam. It always makes me laugh, it always takes me by surprise. Sunrises or sunsets to catch the pike within your nets. I've never tried catching one at sunset, and I can never get a good quality pike, so maybe I'll try sunset at some point. So you take your lantern and you push it forward. Like that. That doesn't seem to be it. I will keep trying to transcribe the book and see if there are any other special requirements. Thank you for your help. Here's 5 brass for your trouble. Actually, there's an area over here. The good thing about the lantern is once you switch it on, you can switch tools and it will stay on. Basil. All year round and in the morn, little Basil leaves the barn. So that doesn't have a yearly... But basil doesn't grow, like, wild, I don't think. It's always just on your farm. Ooh, chopping fish over here. Ooh, I see that. Oh dear. Oh, I got it! Arrest stew. Eating this should be law. Here's the map stone. And there's a radish somewhere in here. That's to the farm. It's cool. We got 4 hours to find this godforsaken radish. I mean, ooh. Oh, fuck. That's the worst part about the pig sliding. Oh, there it is. Kind of cool. Radish. I don't know why I struggled to find that hand sign there. Farm's so quiet at night. Let's plant some stuff. Lettuce plant some stuff. Turnip. Let's get all these weird ones out of the way. Oh, that dude just pooped. Oh, Uncle Bill doesn't like the poop. So we take our brown bucket. Now we got a bucket full of manure. So that's... Damn it, I forgot what I just planted. Get on this one. Oh. Oh, cool. I've never used fertilizer before. You can see it sparkling. That's cool. Yawn, feeling sleepy. Okay. Ooh. I'm sleepy myself. If you're wandering around and it gets dark, then there's a spare lantern. I've already found that. Sometimes I wonder if it was the right thing to bring you kids here, but something told me I had to. Maybe it was Druida herself. Goodbye. Ooh, letter. I have a request of your company in Cuckoo Wood for an exciting adventure. I'll be there every day from dawn till dusk until I've cracked this most enticing of enigmas. Yours sincerely, Ash Brown. So that's the butterfly that we already got. So I wasn't waiting around for him, effectively. Do my harvest. We'll see if... See, I'm not sure if fertilizer... Oh, it sticks around. That's pretty good. And it's only taking 2 days to grow this stuff now. Nice. I'll have to remember to do that more in the future. But I don't think the pig poops every day. And maybe it depends on what you feed them. I think maybe if you feed them a food with the flatulence trait... Oh, there we go. Also, if you give the pig something with the poop symbol, it gives you a key to a mine. But I don't have anything with the poop symbol yet. So let's I love that. So cool that they just thought of that. It was like a funny little gag to do. Ah! Oh, I just sat in a very uncomfortable way. So let's head to the shop. There's lots of butterflies around here. Let's see if I can catch one. No. There's only so many ones in the Vale. So Quill is the world, and the section of the world we're in is the Vale. I got that wrong last time, but yeah, see, it says Candlewick Village, Vale. Let's head to the Shoop to shop. Greetings. Ah, thank you for coming. All you have to do for now is just serve any customers that come in. Just interact when they are standing at the counter. If they want to barter, please try to land your arrow in the green section. Usually a shop owner can change stock and set prices, etc. But please just serve anyone that comes in for now. I will return at 1 PM. There we go. And I actually, you kind of just stand here, but I actually kind of like the shopping mechanic. Like the shop running mechanic. I wouldn't do it every day of the game. And you can hire people to help you, actually. But it's also kind of just relaxing. And this music reminds me of The Sims. You can order stock. So that the shop auto stocks up. Without you having to constantly put new items on the shelf, which is good. You can raise an animal, and then when it's older and its meters are up and it's worth more, you can sell it for more than you bought it for in the little pens to the right. Will you buy a strawberry for 1? No. Yeah, sometimes people come in and try and trade with you. Sometimes they've got okay items. I'm not sticking around if there's nothing I want. Why did you come in? Best. I've only made 1 sale. Oh well. I still get 7 brass from Ichabod regardless of my performance. Even if I do a bad job, they gotta give me that 2 mil. There's a stove over here as well, so when you run a shop, you can cook things to put on the shelf immediately. Although I think when you have a specialization, it might change that. Maybe. Here's a wandering woman. Oh my god! Nobody wants any of this junk that Ichabod's stocking. I'd run this shop so good. 2 more hours. You can open a stall on Festival Green as well, which makes the whole process a lot easier. Hey, someone wants to do some cooking. Yeah, barter with me. Hey! Now, I think bartering will get better if you upgrade your barter skill or whatever, or eat food that's good barter, but at the minute, that minigame's not worth it just to increase by 1 gold. Once you start making actual money from other ventures like combat and stuff, it's like, okay, I don't care if you're going to give me 1 extra gold. It's entirely pointless. Leave a Bogle review. Thank you. Do what I do at my actual job and just go on my phone. Oh, he's back! The boss is back. Put your phones away. Thank you for that. I hope it all went well. Here's 15 brass for your troubles. I thought it was 7. That's way better. You should try owning a store one day. It's so much fun to keep an eye on stock and be flexible to the demands of your patrons. I don't care about the patrons. I just want money. It's also a great way to earn reputation. So, let's meet Ash Brown in Cuckoo Wood. Which is this way. Oh, I gotta give this radish back to the dude. Oh, he's on Cowpat Farm anyway, so it's easier to just do this one first. Ah, great to see you. I'm so glad you came. I discovered a passage in a nature book about a butterfly called the Silver Skipper. The legend says that if you throw a pear into the glowing pool by the face tree before 6 PM, then it will appear. This is when you must use your jar to capture it. Sadly, I do not know exactly where this tree is, so if you look to the east side of Cuckoo Wood, that would be helpful. I shall be here if you need me. Here is a jar, good luck. I guess we'll catch 2. Is it this way? Yeah, I didn't comment on it before, but the tree does indeed have a face on it. See, it's got a little sad face. It's got eyelashes even. Looks like Pinocchio. Get our pear. There we go. And now it's given us, you can see in the bottom right there, an insect in a jar. Maybe you have to catch one first. Maybe it's just a bug. I saw all this grass and I got tempted. Ah, there's so much of it. Ooh, a leek seed. Damn, I want to get that proverb. Stop. Time flies when you have fun. Under every morning sun. Another morning thing. So far, they all seem to be... This thing comes in the morning, and this thing doesn't grow in winter. Oh, shit. Doing well. Wait, what? Find and capture the silver skipper. Well, I already did that. What? I did it. Did I gift it to him? What's happening? Did I break the game by finding it early? Oh no. Oh, come on, man. Throw a pair into the glowing pool by the face tree. I already did that. Okay, I broke it. I broke it! Damn it. They need to fix that. I feel like that's not my fault. I feel like, obviously, some people are gonna have played the game twice and know to just... They're like, oh, I want the silver skipper. And they know to just do it. Proverb there. Eldersberry location. Beyond the henge where dryads roam, elderberries make their home. Beats me. Oh, maybe I'll use my that away for the quest. Maybe that would help. Eh. I've dropped one. There we go. That's how those points work. I still need 10 gassy apples. Excuse me, cow. Okay, so. Nah, it just tells me I'm in the correct region. Yeah, I legit think I broke it. Well. Shit. I'll try and do the process again. Process. Really stuck between my English and American vocab here. There's a deer up there. Okay, you wait here, piggy. Oh no. Maybe you can only catch one a day. And I let the other one go. Well, we'll see what happens with that. I guess. That whole quest. Ash even left. Ash was sick of waiting for me. We gotta find something in burial ground still, right? And also Festival Green. We'll do that tomorrow if there's nothing else on the agenda. Another dropped item. Money for tin ore. Oh, we have the blue key, don't we? I've not been going into the mine. But like I said, I don't want to get into all the extra stuff too hard. We'll get through the first season. So yeah, it's kind of... I forgot that the... Oh, a firefly. Ooh, Glowmade. Yeah, the first time it says collect, not keep. So you add it to your collection. See, the vocabulary there is a little bit confusing. Yeah, I forgot that the intro was effectively like 5 or 6 hours long. Cook a recipe. Feed the pig. An easy day. Oh, we can catch a rainfish. Maybe. Had this letter left slipped under the door for you. By the state of that writing, I expect it's that strange lad from the Nook. Dear pal, great news. Mr. Fairweather wants to meet you. He asked me all about you. He said if I bring you to him, you can see if there's anything you want. Meet me outside your house at midnight. End of day 14, after summertide. Mr. Fairweather says don't worry about waking up. The dream is the door. Your new pal, Twig. Got to get on with preparing summertide, so do whatever you want today. I'm looking forward to seeing who the herald is this time. I've worked on this farm all my life. Poured my life and soul into it. I think I've read that one. So let's see if we can cook something. Oh, we can cook some stews. And this one... Ooh, that one's got flatulence. Well, this one we don't know the traits of yet, so let's cook it and learn them. So like last time, biggest sand timer first. Stews are relatively easy. Easier than some of the other ones anyway. I think the fish looks like so good. It looks so realistic with the ripples. I mean, not realistic, but they did a good job designing it. Oh, this one's all this large chopping knife minigame. And as you can see, this one's very small, so we'll wait until the other ones are basically done. Just there. Oh, it was more than usual. Oh, more than I expected. You don't want to overcook any of the ingredients. That will affect. Oh, shit. It can be very difficult to get good at. Have you seen that big wooden man in Festival Green? Wonder what that's all about. It's like a giant baby dropped its doll. Oh, look at that thing buzzing around. That's definitely a new... Hot-headed. I actually got it too. Oh, no, it's a different one. Interesting. Oh, I need to make my offering, eh? I don't need carrots for any quests at the minute, which is why I'm offering carrots. The brownie doesn't care about quality, it just likes gifts. So thankfully all our dropped ones are in a pretty gathered area. Oh, I see a fish over there. Oh, 2 fish. Come on. I was right next to it and it wasn't enticed. Oh, damn it. So yeah, I'll try and catch a rainfish. The rain can stop pretty suddenly. This area here reminds me of the bridge that leads to the beach in Stardew Valley. Because that crosses a river very similar to this. Man, the fish are not out today. They're certainly not biting. Come on, fishy fishy. I think we need level 2 pipe for a fishing upgrade though, so that's pretty good. I could find some more around here. No. I think sometimes when it's raining too hard, fish don't appear at all. Sometimes that seems to be the case. Now, rainfish might be in a, like, not a river. Come on. I will fish this cointail to extinction trying to get a rainfish. Damn it. Nothing but cointails. Ooh. Summertide is in 2 days. I don't think I've explored the burial grounds much either. Sorry. The festival grounds. And here, we're looking for a binding band. Which is a very distinctive looking item, so I don't think we'll have any problems. Pet powder is probably the easiest to find, because it's one of the only items in the game that's like purple. The problem with these items being lost about is sometimes they can be behind the tree sprites, which is kind of annoying. That's happened to me a couple of times. Ooh. Hops, kip, and jump. Barley. Where you be, binding band? Oh man, 4-star Cuckoo. Maybe Cuckoo likes the rain? Yes, that's burial grounds. Oh, you can't fish on your pig. I've never actually tried that before. Oh, you can. Oh, I thought I'd dismounted. Oh, there it is. Unites two lovers forever. Or until you take it off, at least. So that's like a wedding ring. So again, it operates a little like Stardew, I guess, with the mermaid's pendant and then the bouquet. You give someone a... I've been in here. You give someone a rose, to, a mermaid's pendant to say, "Oh, I'm into you. I dig it." And then you give them a binding band to say, "No, let's do this thing forever." Yeah, that's my summary of marriage. Okay, no, I don't want to leave this area because we're gonna go get the thing in the burial grounds. Whee. Like a bobsled to control this thing. It's kind of fun. Oh, he only wants 12 ore. That's cool. Here we go, a Rose of Romance. Which should be very easy to spot, because it's very bright. I almost landed it on there. Oh no. It's freaking out. It doesn't like the spot. Oh well, it's not raining anymore, so there's no point in doing this. I didn't know you lived out here. She's kind of nice too. She's kind of kind to you. Rose of Romance. Oh, there it is. So now we have those. Ned Scrumpy. Tenacious Kettle. Oh, the pet powder's here too. Well, that's convenient. Ooh, the colour mushrooms are growing. I think maybe because it's rained. These are hard to get sometimes. Ever wanted to touch the sky with candy arms while mice polish your dancing teeth? No, neither have I. Okay. Oh, there it is. Cool. Now the rainbow mushrooms. Oh, we'll do that tomorrow because we still have 2 days till summertide. The rainbow mushrooms, I know the locations they grow, or at least a couple of them. Right, it's really annoying when people keep asking for them and they won't consistently grow. So we'll stock up while we can. Like, this is one of those games where I'd get comments of people going, I saw a proverb that you missed. You missed it at, you know, an hour and 13. Where am I going? Where the hell am I going? The benefit of accepting and completing quests at this stage, especially quests like you dropped one, is I'm not sure if they ask for stuff that you can't physically get to yet in the other areas of the game that are locked off. So it's a much smaller area for you to work with in terms of quests, which is a plus. Ned Scrumpy lives down here in Testy Acres. And again, you can just go to the mailbox. Hey. Oh, 15 is not a lot at all. It's kind of annoying. Now, once you've found people's homestones, so these things with the rings, you can see where they live side of Rule's house. You can see where they live at any section of the map, which is good. So, if I'm trying to find Ignatius Kettle, he's in the same area as Teresa Green, which is good. We just have to go to Candlewick West. It says there's someone I've still not introduced myself to in Candlewick West too. That might be the... There's a little kid there. And on my first playthrough it glitched because I hadn't introduced myself to him. But it wasn't giving me the star above his head. So maybe that NPC just has a problem like that. Here we go. Oh, I have everything he wants. But I think... Edward Teapot. Ginger Nut. Hampered. Yeah, he's the one that gives you money. I'd rather have friendship points right now. There we go. Excuse me. I'm not usually so sneezy. Oh, that's the guy I've not introduced myself to. Ooh. Arthur Brown. Whoa. Didn't I see another one like you, only a bit different? Far out. I mean, you must live on that farm far out of town. Well, you're always welcome in the brown domicile. Ooh, you know what I fancy right now, friend? A lovely juicy pear. Or a nice apple. I do like a bit of fruit. Nature's bounty, you know. We Browns just adore being part of the whole system. It's like, whoa. Think about it, man. The apple grows. We eat the apple. Our bodies take all this good and spit out of the bad. And then the badness helps grow more apples. Dude, that's a Young Ones reference. Actually, when I put it like that, it does make apples seem less appealing. So if you like apples so much, I have much juicy gossip. What would you like to know? Cool! Let's say items. Sad, bent Mary feels the world is most fitted to her on Woe's Day. What? Blind Mary rating tip. So that's effectively like getting a proverb? Maybe? Blind Mary. Well, these are clearly... There we go. Rating conditions. You get a star for it being the 3rd day of the week. Interesting. No, look. Rating tips and proverbs are different. Proverbs for blood few. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. So that's when and where it grows. This is confusing. This isn't done very well at all, in my opinion. It's very confusing. I like the attempt to do something different with, like... I don't know, it's just... maybe I'm just like being really bad at not getting it. Oh, I think I have all that. I've dropped one. Oh, that was convenient. And take this to the apothecary. Oh. It's... what? Oh, it's taking me to the house. Oh, I don't. I need one more cuckoo do. That's disappointing. Well, we know that grows well in festival grounds. Excuse me. Oh, it's raining again. I could have... oh. Well, let's see if you can catch one on the farm. Because the farm's usually got pretty crappy fish selection, to be honest with you. Pond lurker. And a weed skimmer. Didn't Twig want to speak to me? Well, it's quite late now. Butterflies all in my house here. Meet sibling at Northgate. Feed the pig. Of course. Hello there. Your siblings seemed a bit Maudlin earlier. They've gone for a walk in Northgate to clear the old head fog. Maybe go see what's the matter. First time they've left the farm. Always been a little cold, that one. Hard working and loyal, but just a little closed. Not like you at all, really. I remember when I was your age. Didn't much care for all this talk of goddesses and such. Then I made an offering at one of the statues and found a brass coin that very day. It was the one I'd lost the day before, but still. Letter from Jacob. Hello, young one. I feel a bit awkward writing this, but last night I had a dream where a giant rabbit visited me. It told me all about you and of things to come. It is summertide tomorrow, and I may get chosen to be the herald. I just wanted you to have a little gift that I keep locked up in the old ruined tower at the bottom corner of the burial grounds. You have a great future ahead of you, Jacob. Ooh. Cemetery tower key. So we'll talk to Sibling and then check out that the tower. The Tower of Sour. I'm really kind of amazed there isn't a goddess statue on this farm. Just having a quick skim. I feel like tomatoes haven't grown in ages. What's that about? Ooh, check it. 4-star. A blemish on caves. Oil be damned, it's tall. It's shaped like a thingy. Hey, that's only 1 star. What gives? Just the tip of the iceberg. What the heck? Ah, you came. I was just feeling very wistful and was thinking about our real parents. Do you think they're out there somewhere, flittering around or snuggled up in a burrow somewhere? I want to leave this place as soon as I reach adulthood. I find the veil is too backwards and enclosed. I feel suffocated here. I hope you'll come with me and we can be who we want to be and live how we want to live. And when the goddesses call for us, we will gladly go to them and run around the fields as their children, happy and free. I best get back to the farm. Well, wasn't that melancholic? Oh damn! I always forget where the shop. Oh, the shortcut's over there. Let's check out that tower. Summertide is nearly upon us. And we'll see if there's any... Oh, we'll go through festival grounds. Now, if you remember in the prototype, the way it ends, or the direction it goes, is that Bill gets very sick and ends up on his deathbed. Obviously, there's some inspiration still taken from that early idea of the game and put into this when Bill got sick and we had to heal him. But as far as I remember, that's been drastically changed in this version of the game. In terms of your transition from taking over the farm in adulthood. Oh, see, Cockadoo would be here, but it's not grown back yet. So, I've picked all I can for now. There might be more in blue patches. So we'll go to that tower. I really do like the music in this area. Come on, piggy. Let's... Ooh. Ooh, damn. That was like 250 brass. Ginger, in Mellow Gardens, it said. Ginger Rogers in its bed. Jacob's letter. Dear friend, I hope you will accept this little bag of money to help you with your future. I may have no need of it soon. Although I will be honest with you, I hope my kindness will be returned in kind. Please keep this to yourself, but I'm scared of what is to come. I need a friend at a time like this. And you, I hope, are that friend. Regards, Jacob. Well, let's go visit him, see if he says anything on the matter. Clearly, something doesn't bode well for being chosen as the herald at Summertide. Get this blood few. Get this blood few. Thank you. Jacob, what's going on, man? You're being freaky. Did I ever tell you about the time I was sat chewing on a rainbow mushroom by the old graves? I saw a man walking through the burial grounds with no head. What's more, I could see right through him. He walked over to a tree, bent down, and picked his head up. He then walked off with it and vanished into the lake. You know what was odd about it, which I never told anyone? I don't like rainbow mushrooms. I'm paranoid I may speak an untruth and incur the wrath of the goddesses. I need a good honest wart to build up a head of worshipping steam. So he's like our friend. Interesting. You and I are getting on like a horse on fire. What's a horse? Well, they were ancient pigs that were as big as a house, and you could ride them. As fast as the wind they were. Of course, I once saw one when I was smoking ground up rainbow mushrooms. Ran right past me it did, flaming as it went. Made a noise like, woo. What struck me as odd is that it is near impossible to grind up rainbow mushrooms. You had a lot to say on rainbow mushrooms. I want to tell you something. I'm only telling this to you as we are now the best of friends. I once saw Mag the Moghog in these very same burial grounds, was across the river by those tall rock columns, sleeping. I made a note of my experience in this book. You can have it, seeing as we're pals. I only ask one favour. I dare not dig up any of those old graves. I once buried a tin ward when I was more suspicious, but now I want it back. I just feel I may have upset the spirits of goddesses. So dig up a ward in the burial grounds. Get a dog to follow you and shovel. Don't get the shovel to follow you and search the burial grounds for dig spots. So we don't have a dog yet. We can't complete that. There's a strange noise coming from outside. I'm sorry if you can hear that. I'll do what I can. I think it's construction, unfortunately. This microphone's usually it's good here, and then you step back 10 spaces and it's completely silent, so we should be good. Now, dogs are 100 gold, so I could buy one now. Ooh, freaky. Which is what I did last time. But I think I'll hold off on it just for a little bit. See, there's this little puppy right here. Is that a slingshot? Damn it! I can't... There we go. I won't buy that. The weapon of choice for menaces everywhere. Do we have a shovel? No, let's buy this shovel. Does what it says on the shovel. And obviously there's a ball there. So we'll let the little puppy sleep for now. Hope you and yours are well. Oops. I would love to sample your cooking. Oh my god, I don't usually get this many cooking quests. I usually get you've dropped one quests. Or hampered quests. And the reason it's annoying me is because, like I say, they want... oh, it's after a cooked meal. That's not too bad. But I'll save those up, and then when I've got some recipes, I'll just cook them all at the same time and deliver them at the same time. Let's do this quest. We could probably get a good... What are you doing, that-a-way? Got distracted by a bird. We could probably get a good surplus of money before we even go into adulthood. 500 you can buy a shop with. Oh, there's a book in there that I missed. The That-a-way, a guide, literally, by Amos C. Wall. most helpful of tutorial writers. As mentioned in my other book, What Is It? Just What Is It? I tell of the that-away. This fairy is incredibly helpful and incredibly sparkly. They are drawn to certain humans they find attractive and attach themselves to them. When that person is lost or seeking something, the that-away will fly out of their host's hair and in the direction they need to be. An ancient tome, the Manual of Play, mentions their usage thus. To use this feature, the player must set a task as active in their task list, then click in the left stick on their controller pad or the F1 key on their keyboard. I have yet to understand any of that, but it sometimes makes me wonder if we are all being controlled by a force higher than our beloved goddesses. Beautiful. It's a good job this is my relaxing playthrough, because... or my more relaxed playthrough, because I swear to God, all I can now hear is construction going on outside. So let's go get that tin. I think we've got some already. He only wants 12. Put my lantern on. It's spooky in here. Oh. Oh, I did that last time. There's a offshoot to the right that I always miss. Is it here? There it is. Aim for the light. I don't think he cares about quality either. You would have to really work to get, like, multiple star mushrooms. Because the only condition to be met in here is the time of day. What are you gonna do? Like why would rain affect mushrooms in here? Maybe season? Maybe? Bim, bim, bim. Now we should have enough. There we go. Let's give them all our crap ore. Damn! We're making bank. And we could even... see what this dude's got to offer. Shovel mold. Items to sell. So we can sell stuff to him. But mostly swords and stuff that we make. Oh my god, look at that bug. No, what's that one? I wanna... no! Come back here! It's gonna fly off screen! Damn it! Maybe it was uncollectible. It was going pretty fast. Maybe you can only get the little... you know... slow butterflies and fireflies. I like bug collecting. Probably my favourite thing about Animal Crossing. Now, it is a day till Druida Day, otherwise known as Summertide. It is quite early, but I think we'll, we've done all our tasks for now. One brass wing to collect. 'Tis Goddess Day. Come on, wake up. Big day today. All veil cheer. Summertide is here. Blessings be on you this great day. Every 10 years... oh, I thought it was every year, but it's only every 10 years. We gather on the green and make offerings to our beloved Druida. Come, it's time to keep our appointment with the Woodfellow. A brass. Now, if you're not immediately getting, like, Wicker Man or Midsummer vibes... you would soon enough. I don't know what to tell you. Welcome, good folk of the Vale. Summertide is here. Even the music. You know what I mean? My favourite line delivery in any movie of all time is in the original Wicker Man, when the main character sees it for the first time and he goes, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" Makes me laugh every time. This glorious day is when Druida, goddess of the Vale, stands above all others and opens her arms to our humble offerings. The day we celebrate the end of the season of the sun and ask for blessings so that we can taste the fruitful harvests. I think again it's doing a very good job at leaning into the English folklore thing, because this is very English folk horror. There's so many films that do this kind of thing based in, you know, traditional films and like tales. Hail the Queen of the Orchard! As Druida watches over us, her lovers will bring growth. It will stave off hunger. It will protect us from disease and from the cold winters to come. Now let us speak the summertide prayer. O goddess of the orchards, the tide of summer fades. Bestow your fruits on we who offer our thanks. We of the Vale. We of Quill. We who bow to Druida's will. The seeds of summertide step forth and prepare for the choosing. So you have the two oldest people here. As you know, only one may present our tributes to Druida. Only one may be chosen for the greatest honour in the Vale. And these are both the residents of the burial grounds. Now, as is our custom, let the gaze of Druida fall upon the arbiter. What the hell? Druida has chosen one of the twins. O glorious day, tell us, child, which one shall be our summertide herald? Jacob's our friend. But I think I chose the lady last time. Let's see what happens if we choose Jacob. Very well. Step into the Woodfellow, Herald. You leave this life a blessed soul, ready to take our offerings into Opal, where you will feel Druida's embrace. Bathe in her purifying light, O glory of the goddess. So it's not as, like, morbid, because there's no, like, flame or anything, even though it looks like a giant pyre, but it kind of transforms the person into, like, butterflies. They're gone, and they made you choose. I don't believe it. I thought things were going to be alright here, but everything he said was true. Our sibling's not happy. I'm not happy either. I had to pick between two cool people. Two old people. Your sibling did not take that very well, but you did beautifully. They will get over it and realize it is the natural order of things. It is the way of our world. Do not worry about them. Probably just gone somewhere to reflect. Finally pick up my brass. I was about to say, like, be all fucking smug and say, you'll notice our clock's gone. But, yeah, because I've not picked a fucking dandelion yet, idiot. It seems like the pig mostly poops when I tell it to stop following me, which is good. At least I know now, so I did not know that before. Tomatoes are ready. Let's go talk to Twig. See if he has anything to say other than, you know, his sort of presentation of skills. I do not know how to, I don't know what I'm saying. No, he doesn't. However, comma, oh, we still don't have any slamming. That's good that we got the pikes, though. I was struggling with, oh no, we need 3. Because he'll only accept 2-star pikes. They're not even very good upgrades. I think I'd upgrade my fishing more by just doing it and getting the XP up. At some point we'll just have a relaxed session where we get our skills up and I don't talk very much and we just enjoy the music. So it's midday. I think I'll go get those mushrooms I was talking about. I know a couple of spots where they are. One of them's over here. I'll hold off on growing anything yet, and you'll see why at the end of this session. Which won't be too far off, to be honest. This way? Yes. Oh! Oh, so they don't just all grow at the same time. So there's a patch of those rainbow mushrooms here. Oh, I wonder what the conditions are. Maybe I need to find the proverbs for them. See that? See how I said I switched back to proverb instead of proverb? Which I was saying at the beginning of this session. I don't know why I do it. Let's see if I can gather some more seeds. Now I'm sure I haven't found all the loose proverb sheets and treasure to be found in the Vale yet. Actually, let's look at the map. Moss Whisper Ruin I've probably not explored to its fullest. So let's have a bit of a explore around there. I kinda hate that when you rush past people on the pig, it puts them in a mood, or it lowers their likening of you. What do you want me to do? I have to get somewhere. Oh, at some point I should pour water on the stumps as well. To get my other kind of moss. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because that's the other place they spawn. Let's have a good route round. Just to make sure we've done as much as possible before we can exit the North Gate and go into the wider world. Which will be very, very soon. That needs the Wurzel's Grotto key. So how did I get to Moss Whisper Ruin last time? I think that's the... Oh, Moss Whisper Ruin doesn't even really have much. But I'll give it a quick check anyway. There's a couple of these areas that feel a little bit wasted, if I'm completely honest, to some degree, because sometimes you go there to find an item for someone, and sometimes there's a couple of proverbs and uses to find there. But it's not like with... It doesn't seem to be as it is with Fable, where sometimes you'll get a unique quest for every area. Sometimes they end up just being an area to harvest in. They're not bad. I love the design. It's just strange that you would spend so much time designing areas and then not really use them. I'd say I frequent the same places. Mostly the towns. And a lot of ways just feel like intersections to make the world a bit bigger. But they are fun to travel through and sort of soak up the world and sort of immerse in it. I keep finding homes like this, and I think we're going to hit a story point where those come more into play. Because at the minute all their little doors are locked. Oh my god, there's a furnace place in here. I missed this. Rainfish are always fond of lazily sleeping in any old pond. So we'll find those in ponds. See, I was looking in a river last time. So shame on me. It's This feels weird. I think I came this way. And this is a different coloured door, yeah. That leads to crumble chalk. My pig lost me. I would fast travel, but the fast travel place is literally 2 screens over. Fast traveling really only starts to come in useful when you've opened the wider world and you need to basically jump giant distances. I think a lot of the time, regardless though, in the game is spent going from one location to another. And you get to pick things up along the way. So, still don't know where Sibling's gone. And we're getting a visit by mysterious Mr. Fairweather, who everyone's been talking about. Through the Gate of Dreams. So let's go for it. Ooh. An autosave in blackness. That's ominous. Ooh. The fog. The dream fog. Oh, I have control. It's too spooky. I need my lantern. Oh, it's you, Twig. Twig, twog, twiddle-dee-dee. My Mr. Fairweather's waiting for thee. Oh, you must be bursting with excitement. Not when you get to meet a real proper fae. Now follow them fairy lights and I'll dream hop myself to the crossroads in Druida's Cross to the south and meet you there. Ooh, look at these. Ooh, that's colourful. Bit too colourful. Ew. It's early. This is very macabre. Are you awake, or are you asleep? Well, here's something you'll be wanting to keep. A gift from Mr. Fairweather himself. It's a really special lantern called the Obscura, and it lets you see things that are normally hidden to those without true sight. Let's just pop that there glass lens of yours in it. Exciting. Oh, the one I got from floating down the river at the beginning of the game. But don't stop now. Keep following the fairies, and I'll see you in the southeast corner of Testy Acres. Ooh. Put it right in there. It fits perfectly. I wonder where the missing lenses are. Anyways, take that there light and head to the southeast corner of Testy Acres. It's a really special lantern. Oh, he's just constantly like that. So let's swap out our regular lantern for our lantern obscura. Ooh. Southeast corner, eh? Piggy's in our dream. It's spooky. I always thought Fable had a nice, like, horror element to it. Well, Fable used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. But I always really respected the style of it. Like, it meshes stuff well. And I mean, folklore is scary. To a degree. We're all just strands in a giant ball of twine. But your wishes will come true deep in the mine. I've got the key for you here. Just follow the fairies all the way to the first mine you come to in Crumble Chalk. Red mine key. Ah, that makes sense why there's like a spinning eye on it now. Look, there's a creepy eye symbol on it. It's a magic mine. Checker Chub. In evening ponds commit to brain. Checker Chub twists again. That's what I need as well for the upgrade. So in ponds at night. I'll gather some shit while I'm here. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? No. Oh, there's a path there. Should put on my creepy lantern. Oh, you can. That's weird. You can mine, but you can't harvest things. Here you are in the right place at the right time. No more listening to Daft Twig rhyme. Now go on and shine the Obscura onto the big stones while you stand on the circle. Move the beam around until it opens a door. Mr. Fairweather waits on the other side with gifts and treasures you can't imagine. But be careful what you wish for. Thanks, Twig, you freaky piece of shit. And then you push it forward. Magic door. Ooh. Back here again. In the dream world. He sounds like Santa. Or Krampus. He looks a bit like Krampus. Fairweather, I'm so pleased you could join me again. Now you have seen what true shadows look like. You have seen what a farce the world of humans is. Forcing a child to choose a sacrifice. What small-minded, pitiful creatures they are. But not you. With you begins a lineage that will accomplish wonders. A dynasty that will achieve complete mastery over all things. And all it takes is a seed. The Kynseed. Once it flowers, you will be bonded to its magic. And though you may succumb to the irresistible call of the grave, that's awesome, your essence will live on as a guardian of your progeny. And each generation stronger than the last. Your spirit will be stronger than any quill has seen before. But first, you must agree to a contract. A mere formality, I assure you. By taking ownership of the Kynseed, you agree to the stipulations in this contract. The Kynseed will allow you to see and speak with all things Fae, and grow your family tree. Your children will carry on your legacy, and as your tree grows, so does your power. Once planted, the contract begins. You may uproot the Kynseed and pass it to any of your children who are of age and join them in spirit, thus continuing to monitor your bloodline. In return for the Kynseed, you agree that on the day of your 50th birthing day, you willingly give your body to Mr. Fairweather. Every heir who inherits the Kynseed must do the same. If you have no heirs to pass the Kynseed to, you will be offered an orphan to take your place. If you die before your time, Mr. Fairweather agrees to revive you at the cost of 1 year of your life. This contract is binding upon signing this paper. The initial cost of the Kynseed is 5 years of your life, payable up front. Life tax is payable at the end of each human calendar year. Signed, Mr. Fairweather. It's interesting that you can decline, but obviously the more interesting route is to accept. A wondrous magical seed. Splendid. The now covenant is in place. Now you must plant the seed on the hill above the house you call home. Its roots will be your roots, and it will flower many times, just as your family will. But that is not my only gift tonight. You've already experienced what drudgery and hard work life can bring, and these trinkets can ease your burden. You may choose one of them now, though you will be able to call upon me in the future if you wish to trade for more. In any case, I will pay you a visit at midnight strikes at the year's end to collect my modest fee for any services rendered. Until the next time, my child. That's awesome. So we can have an actual clock. Time to upgrade from dandelions. We can have glutton's trough. Stock it with food to feed your animals automatically with this elegant trough. Or we can have wooden key. Secret Fae pathways are yours to use with this marvellous mystical key. So I got the clock the first time round. I think I'll get the wooden key this time. Travel via routeways. Bring sick bag. Nice. That is a rough 5 years if I've got a fucking 5 o'clock shadow already. 5 year shadow, more like. And here we are as an adult. Is that you? Look, she hates us. I don't believe it. I thought I'd never see you again. Where have you been? What do you mean you don't know? You've been gone 5 years. You left us. Left me. Without saying a word. We could have run away together, but you just disappeared. Just abandoned me. You're not making any sense. I tried looking for you at first, but Uncle Bill made sure I always came back. Didn't want to lose me too. Then he started getting sick, and I had to stay and look after him. Somebody had to. You believed in us. All we wanted was to make you proud. Perhaps you will both find each other in the woods and run together. I will join you one day. Thank you for everything you did for us. May the waters take you well. Goddesses bless you. After that, it was my turn to leave. There was no point sticking around. Only reason I came here today is because it's my birthday. Our birthday. And I thought... I don't know what I thought. I never wanted to see this place again. As far as I'm concerned, you can keep it. What's left of it. Oh, before I go, take this. It's a key to that door we always wanted to look behind. I just couldn't bear myself to open it, but maybe you should look inside yourself. I'll be in town for a while. Maybe see what's going on at the Festival Green these days. You know, if you want to say goodbye before I leave. Oh, and happy birthday. Find a matching padlock. Happy birthday, what a turn of events. Willowdale Farm is now yours. You'll be able to raise a family here and use it as your base of operations. For now though, head to the pond west of your house and on the crest of the hill, plant the Kynseed on the spot there. You can also leave the Vale if you wish, as you're now of age, so feel free to explore the world beyond. Better still, you won't fall asleep at 11 PM. Spring is here. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. So I could be wrong, but it also looks like the grass has become overgrown, which is a pretty cool detail. Annual events. Year 1, deaths. Old Jacob was chosen as the Summertime Herald. Year 3, births. Roisin Brown was born to Arthur Brown and Teresa Brown. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's a notice here. If you find your mind all dizzy, here's some work to keep you busy. Try your hand as a blacksmith apprentice. Marry your lover. Make offerings daily for me, weekly to the goddesses. Go hunting for secrets. Collect bugs and insects. Speak to Pot at a farm exit. Oh well, first we have to go here and plant the Kynseed. If you remember, Pot is our brownie. My headphones are slipping. There we go. Pot should be over here. Yep. Well met again, Dreaming One. Name is Pot. Recall our fun. I asked you questions very deep long ago when you did sleep. Lost your kin, but don't be glum. A legacy is yet to come. The farm is yours, and I, your friend, will dust the hearth and beds to mend. What next for you, I would guess? Dreams of doors, so seek it, yes? Northgate beckons and the world outside. Adventures, many a pigs to ride. Another gift I give to you. Pot by name and nature too. This will gather reputation, so off you go without hesitation. See the world and fill the jar. Make friends near, do tasks afar. Slay many beasts, attack, parry and block. Own many shops and raise your stock. Oh. The reputation allows you to collect rep from various sources, raising friendship tiers, slaying monsters, completing tasks, winning certain events, owning a business and getting positive customer energy. Running a shop is the most effective way to earn rep. Rep will allow you to unlock perks for your business via the ledger. These perks will help your goods store, blacksmith or apothecary become even more successful and efficient, thus bringing in even more rep and money. To view your reputation and renown levels, select the progress screen icon in the bottom left of the main play screen via pressing select and also via the pause menu. Seek the ones that lay below, those who sleep from long ago. Then you can a legend be. Go now and make history. Oh, I already made a brownie offering. Oh dear. Let's See, it's spring, so we can't plant wheat, and we can't plant barley. And the rain is watering our stuff for us, which is really good. I like when games do that. So we have this cellar available to us. Look, it's a huge big cellar. There's all sorts here. Uncle Bill's letter. If you're reading this, then you have returned, and I am gone back into the cycle of nature. I pray to the goddesses every day for your safe return. Your sibling looked after the farm well, but I could sense I was holding them back. Your strange friend Twig told me you would return, but could not tell me where you'd gone. That gave me hope you would come home. If you're reading this, then know that I am very proud of you. I just have a feeling you will become an extraordinary person one day. I actually used to dream you owned a business, many in fact. How I would love those dreams to be a reality. You would be a great success, I'm certain. Perhaps we will meet again one day, as I run around your garden, or flutter past your window at night, looking for the light. With love, William Stone. And he has left us a small dowry. Also a tin wad, which we still need to find one in burial grounds too. That's which we've already collected and read. And now the other piece of day's business. Investigate the strange door. Head out of the Vale via North Gate. Give goddess offering. Feed the pig. It doesn't order you to feed the pig every day, by the way. As an adult, you're sort of expected to know, which is good, because I don't want it telling me all the live long while. Check it out. Cointail use, prickle thick. So we'll save our money for now. Ore nodes take an additional day to replenish. That's a curse because we haven't... Oh yeah, that's my fault. I could have given things on Summertide and I didn't. Oh dear. Oh well. It's only one curse. And we're not mining much right now. Ooh. It's raining and it's morning. Maybe we'll catch some decent pike. Oh! Oh! We upgraded our fishing. Cast distance is increased. Oh, hell yeah! But, for some reason, still not getting very good quality pike. Stupid fish. See if I can find a pond for a rainfish. And then, once we've talked to our sibling and done today, we'll call it for now. There we are. I used to think this is why you ran away, because of what happened here at the Summertide Festival. Now it turns out it was Fey magic that took you. But it was still your decision, wasn't it? That's how it works with the Fey. You have to be the one who says yes. At first I hated Uncle Bill for letting Aunt Rose die like this. But they both really believed in this stuff. So she was chosen as a herald. Everybody does. So I don't know. Maybe they're right. What I'm trying to say is, I hated you for a while too, for leaving me. But maybe that's the way it was supposed to be. So, I'm glad you're back, and that you're alright. But I've got my own life now. Finally exploring the rest of Quill like I always wanted to. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again one day. Goodbye. She still doesn't like me. I'm gonna stay here a while and just clear my head. Please leave me be. Her sprite looks different than her model, which is strange. I'm coping day to day. There we go. I can't interact with her anymore. It's like she's still got the kid model for the talking sprite. Where are the ponds? There's one down here. I think this is a pond. Are you for real? They just completely avoided my rod. I get that a lot. Oh, so close. Damn it. Usually don't have this much trouble finding a rainfish. Anyway. Let's head out the north gate. Just to see what's a cooking. Got my pig. What it's all about. And depending on what quest it gives us next, I'll come back home for an early sleepy. To auto save. The game saves either when you sleep or every day at like 6 AM. So if you randomly decide to quit, I mean Stardew Valley does that too. Well, Stardew Valley you always wake up at 6 AM, I believe. Yeah, you don't get to pick what time you wake up. Eh. Tragedy and fey dealings. Herbert knows such things. Herbert also knows what you seek. Now you're of age, you can pass the gate and find it. Yes, you can. Seek the circle. The world beyond waits, with adventure and danger. Herbert wishes you well. If you need to protect yourself, seek Master Jogan in Rivermore, just beyond this door. Now go, you must. There we go. Find the monolith, learning combat. So that's a whole other thing that's best done together. So we'll head back home, call it there. Lots of heavy shit happened in a short space of time, didn't it? We grew up. The farm became ours. Our sibling ran away. Our uncle died. We have access to the outside world. Oh, look, it's Pot. What's Fairweather like? I heard he's a big lad. So, yeah. Huge jump in you know, the story. And from here, it's going to be building our life, you know, blacksmithing, shopkeeping, combat. I really like the combat in this game. That's the first thing. I mean, that's the quest it's leading us to, so that's the first thing I'll get on when we come back to this. I really like the combat. It's very interesting. It's handled very differently than some other things I've seen. Most of the games I've seen. So, yeah, I look forward to showing it off. And then exploring the outside world a little bit more. And from there, we'll just build up and decide what kind of person we want to be. More proverbs to learn, more things to cook, tools to make. I've done very well with money as a starter, like amount. I think when I got to this point on my first playthrough, I only had 100 and something. I just think I got very lucky with the quests, because some of the quests gave me like 50 gold coins and what have you. And I also spent all my money on a dog. So... in fact, now I believe if we go back to that shop with the puppy, the dog is grown up, so it can dig stuff out for us, which is cool. So let's have a little sleep. And we don't have to sleep till morning, and hopefully it should still auto-save. I'm just going to check. Auto-save, there we go. So that was Kynseed. I really hope you're enjoying this. I'm having a lot of fun playing it on mic and on video. I think reading everything is adding another level to it, and yeah, it's just very chill. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I hope you are too. So I hope to see you back for the next part when we'll hop into the combat. And yeah, until next time, hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in whatever I play next.